Only takeaway belongs to this Patriots defense, which leads the league with 29, more than they had all of last year.
Well, you just wonder, Joe, though, and, when you look at the Patriots going forward, obviously, they have one thing on their mind each year, and can they do it this year? Yes, they can. They got a great defense, but I do think they're going to need offense at some point to ultimately achieve what they want to. And can they get it? Tom Brady said, hey, he believes that their best is still out ahead of them, and I would hope so, because it hasn't been very good. But this is a big win. This is a big win to go to 10 wins. And as many people that doubted Dallas as to whether they could come in here and win, there are no moral victories. And this is a big loss for a team that really has not beaten somebody who you would expect to be in the playoffs. They lost to the Packers at home. They lost to the Packers at home.
Wow.
And now they lose on the road to a New England team.
Patriots take a timeout with 2 seconds left on the third down. And a team that's been hit hard by injuries. They didn't have Sanu. They didn't have Dorsett. They didn't have Jason McCourty in this game.
Yeah, and they lost. I forgot about the loss at New Orleans. When the defense held the Saints to 13 points. So, overall good defensive efforts against good football teams that give your team a chance to win. In those games, the offense, there are a lot of reasons today, of course, but hats off to Savon Gilmore and this Patriots defense.
Up high into the air, and clock shows 1 second left. You don't typically get that at home with.
Oh, that's game. They fooled us for a minute there. Cowboys act like they wanted to win that game, but like I said, like I've been saying, over and over and over again, penalties will beat you faster than the other team, and that's what happened. I've been saying, I hate to point the finger, I hate to say I told you so. I hate to be right sometimes, but penalties will beat you faster than the other team, and that's what beat ourselves. Tyron Smith, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Good job on the penalties. Those 2 penalties were very, very important penalties. And every time he plays somebody that's a good defensive end, he gets beat a lot and he starts holding and clipping and all that shit. So I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. I was shocked by the way we kind of held them and stayed in the game a little bit, but I'm not surprised by the last minute loss. I mean, that's the Cowboys. That's our resume. That's what we do. So, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to even say good game. I mean, because we didn't win. So we had opportunity after opportunity to win this game, put this game away. We didn't. They had a lot of injuries, a lot of guys out. We still found a way to lose. And that's what I said last night. The Dallas Cowboys are the kings of finding ways to lose. We just are. And they just put us out of our misery. I mean, I'm just really? Wow. We really need Coop in this game. We really needed him. Obviously, something they just totally. I don't even think he was really hurt. I just think old boy was just taking him out of the game. They just had good defensive scheme to shut him out. They was like forget Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Forget Pollard. We're gonna take the big play guy out of the game, which is Amari Cooper. So they took him out completely. I think he only had 1, maybe 2 catches, maybe. Just I don't know. I mean, they had us going for a minute. First quarter was a little shaky. Our defense played okay. They contained them a little bit, but just not good enough. They didn't play good enough when it counted, and towards the end, obviously. We just couldn't score. If we would have got at least 1 touchdown, we could have won the game, but we couldn't score. They game planned for us not to score. They game planned for us to make mistakes. They forced us. To make mistakes. That's what they did. And I've been telling people over and over and over, that's how New England beats you. off of stupidity. And we're probably one of the stupidest teams in the NFL. Like, seriously, stupid. We couldn't even adjust on special teams. They kept doing that little pooch kick, and we were damn near 2 turnovers right there. I mean, just crazy, man. Junebug, appreciate the super chat, man. Yeah, just the stupidity of this team is, and they're right. I mean, they're right. I admit they're right. This was a game that the Dallas Cowboys kind of needed to win to kind of get people off our backs. And for y'all that are watching, this is a game shirt. It's Patriots versus Cowboys. I got to show that every time I wear it because, you got some assholes that want to, oh, yeah, he's got a Patriots fan shirt on. So let me go ahead and get that out there, But anyway, yeah, man, it's the Cowboys got to learn to get smart. They're stupid. They do dumb things. Dak Prescott, let me see how many yards Dak had. Lord have mercy. I had a feeling it was going to be like this. I had a feeling that I was going to feel like this. I just had a feeling. I already knew. That's why I'm not really yelling or screaming or anything or pissed off because I had a feeling we were going to lose this game. Stats. Dak Prescott had 19 for 33, 212 yards, no touchdowns, 1 INT. Zeke, they went away from Zeke. They went away once again. They went away from what worked. Zeke, 21 attempts for 86 yards. Zeke was balling tonight. He was averaging 4.1 yard a carry against the best defense in the NFL. I think if they would involve Tony Pollard, you can't send Tony Pollard up the middle. You have to he's so fast. You have to do things on the outside. They couldn't figure that out. I hate to say this again, but Garrett's got to go. He's got to go. The coaching decisions in this game, the play calling, horrible. Dak Prescott really had to dig in his own pocket to make things happen. Cobb had to dig in his own pocket to make things happen. They went away from the run. They went away from what worked. They were solely 100% trying to, stop the pass, which they did. And we barely snaked a few passes to Gallup. Witten dropped 2 important balls that that hit his hand, went right through his hands. They still putting him in there. I was like, okay, they got to get Witten out of there, put Jarwin in. Witten went right back out there. That's coaching. It blows my mind. The Dallas Cowboys are going to allow. See, Philadelphia lost today too. Don't matter because we lost. They lose, we keep losing. One of these days, somebody's going to give and they're going to pass us. We're going to allow Philadelphia. Just allow them. Just let them pass them. Missed tackles once again. Same mistakes over and over and over again. Missed tackles. They're a well tackling team. New England. Their guys were making their tackles, wrapping up. Textbook. Everything was perfect. Our guys on tackles, missing, misjudgments, just the fundamentals of tackling. We don't know. We don't know how to do. Passing, Cobb had 86 yards, 4 receptions, no touchdowns at all. Gallup 55 yards. Zeke Elliott had 40 yards. Blake Jarwin 3 receptions for 17 yards. Blake Jarwin needs more playing time. He's a big play guy. His yards after the catch are pretty good, But I just don't understand. I get Witten is consistent. I get Witten will get you that mood to change or whatever. But he didn't do it today. This game was designed for youth and designed for a big play guy that has a yards after the catch, and not having Blake Jarwin out there all the time. Yeah, it's amazing. Got 440 something people in here every time we lose, we get more people in here. I appreciate the support though. Crazy, man, crazy. I guess I've said enough by myself. Penalties. Stupidity lost this game for us because I think we were the better team, but this right here alone beat us. Put us out of the game. That right there alone beat us. So until the Dallas Cowboys develop this, there's always gonna be a problem. If they don't develop this, you gotta have this first. In this, it's heart and a thought process, common sense, brain, whatever you want to call it. You gotta have this first. If you don't have this, you're not gonna win games, and that's why we're losing against the good teams. You know, we had a shot at one of the best teams in the NFL with one of the best records, and we just right here. It's all right here, all right there. Refs kind of helped out the situation too. They did. A lot of calls. Travis Frederick, the tripping that wasn't. Tyron Smith, the tripping that wasn't. You know, but Tyron Smith did hold a couple of times. That pissed me off. Jalen Smith grabbing the shoulder pad, holding. You know, you can't pass interference, whatever they call it. You can't do that. You just can't do it. You're professionals. You get paid to do this game, man. And I know the NFL mistakes happen, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. The games that we should win, we lose, and that's why we're not playoff ready. We're not, because we'll go to the playoffs, and those are games that we gotta win or win or go home, and we just don't have the right here to do it. It's not here, and it starts from ownership, coaching, and then players. You don't have the right coaching to put your players in the best position to win games. You're not gonna win the game. So it's I'm not even like really upset. You know, I'm more disappointed but I'm not like upset like I thought I was gonna be. I'm just like, you know, what it is. It's a win. I mean, it's a loss. You know, I already had a feeling. You know, but I just thought, you know, we had a chance. You know, in the game, and we didn't take advantage. We couldn't get in the end zone at all, and they went away from the run. They went away from what worked. And yeah, that's it. Cowboys fan 73 said season is a wrap. Probably is, man. It probably is. You know, Thanksgiving Day game, we got the Bills. Who's to say we're gonna win that one? I mean, special teams has been playing off. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Special team. It's coaching. It's coaching, man. Coaching puts your players, coaching and execution, those two things. We had a chance. Yeah, we sure did. We had a chance. They always wait until the other team score. Exactly. Coaching. Not able to take control, not able to take control of a game and find yourself early and create dominance early in the game. They wait and try to figure out, try to feel the other team out. You should do all that during a film session at practice or during the scouting report and all that shit. That's how you feel teams out. Don't wait till game day to do it. Don't wait till first quarter to try to fill a team out and let them do their thing first and all that shit. Man. Coaching. They're ill-prepared, man. They just are. They just are. Patriots cheated for some. Regardless they cheated or not, they whooped our asses. So it is what it is. I really lose cheating ass refs. Shit, who knows, man? You can't put the game in the refs though. We already got to be, you know, we already got to be in a position to outplay the refs too. You got to do everything right, man. You got to get out there and play the game. Q Child said, we good. We all had the L on our calendar. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Exactly right. Carson Wentz lost too. Yeah. Let me get football news in here, man. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
This one hurts, I think, more than all of them.
Yeah.
The tripping calls, you know, I'm not the one to point blames at the refs, but holy hell.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man, this just hurts. Offense didn't do anything. Defense kept us in it. We had that special teams error where they got their only touchdown there.
Yeah.
They missed 2 field goals. I mean, it was an error game, and we just couldn't capitalize, and the errors came from us. Tyron Smith holding penalties,
Yeah.
We couldn't hang on to balls early in the game. They were slipping through our fingers. Big shout out to 18. I know he's been having drops and ball security issues, but he stepped up big for us there.
Yeah.
If Amari Cooper ain't healthy, get him healthy.
Yeah.
Get him healthy.
Yeah. Get him out. Yeah.
We need a healthy Amari Cooper, and Michael Gallup can't do it all on his own because Cobb don't play wide out. He plays slot, and there's nobody that can help him. Help Michael Gallup. If Amari Cooper's hurt, get him out of the damn game. Let him rest up. Hell, do something.
Right.
But I don't know. This one hurts bad. And,
yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yep. That's all you can pretty much say, man. I think we all kind of knew that it was in our back pocket. We kind of had a feeling, but we just thought we were kind of led to – they kind of had us a little bit thinking that they were going to win this or had a chance at winning the game. But like I said earlier, if you don't have this right here, you can't win games. We don't have the brain power to do it. Dak, bless his heart, he tried his best to try to outplay the coaching staff, but not having, like you said, not having Coop is a blow, and not having a healthy Coop is a blow. He only got one catch tonight, maybe 2. I'm not sure. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. They got to find a way to go ahead and get him healthy, rest him or something, get him healthy because he's not right. Something's not right there. And we definitely could have used him tonight. We really, really needed him tonight. I mean, they did a good job at containing big plays. They did trying to play the defense like ours, a Tampa 2 pretty much, and they didn't give away the big play at all. We couldn't score. We got in the red zone. We would get in the red zone, and we would do all that for nothing. We would get down there, all the way down there, kick a field goal, or maybe a penalty to drop back. Thanks to Tyron Smith. Every time he does it, Tyron Smith's been doing good all the way up into this game, pretty much. He just, when he goes against a good defensive end, he starts holding. He starts, a lot of those calls were BS calls, but we don't put yourself in a position to have to depend on calls to win a game. Just Cowboys just ain't there mentally. They're not there at all. They're not. Who knows whenever they're going to be there? Garrett, I don't know. I hate to keep saying Garrett's got to go, but they couldn't even figure out the special teams on how to. They kept doing that little pooch kick. We couldn't even tell our guy to move up. And that was almost 2 penalties. I mean, 2 turnovers right there. Just little things like that, man, they go a long way. And coaching is the big problem on this team. And it trickles down to the players. It just does. My Cowboys family, man, what y'all think about the loss? Well, are you surprised? Did you have a feeling? Did you know? Or what? Talk to us, man.
Maybe. I mean, I guess I'll go real quick because I know Fiance has something to talk about. I'm going to say that it's disappointing, obviously, to come away with this loss. And we should have, I think we outplayed this team. I just think we outplayed them. But there's a couple factors like the defensive kind of didn't come through when we needed them to on a lot of these third downs. But in the end, they didn't break. So I can't put it on that. The special teams is you touched on that a little bit, 1980. The special teams, it's a consistent fucking issue.
Yeah.
It's got to end. It's got to end. These teams are starting out in the 38, 48, 50-yard line every single time, or there's, we gave them 2 short fields. Right off the bat, 10 points, bam, because of special teams mistake and Dak's bad throw. But on that, we only allowed 3 points. So the defense is overall playing very good, still inconsistent.
Yeah.
And maybe that's some of the coaching. Maybe that's some of the whole Richard Marinelli not able to mix. But the Garrett situation at the top, is not wrong in saying that it's on Garrett because it's on Garrett. It's been on Garrett for 10 years, and it's the same.
Yeah.
And so, listen, the special teams thing has to be fixed. We're talking about this year. We're not talking about 10 years ago. We're not talking about next year. This year, we still got a shot. We're game up. I hate this shit because it's not, but we played well enough to know we got it. We got talent, and it's not being used right. That is on the coaching staff. How you cut it, sometimes on the players making mistakes. This is mostly on the coaching staff. And whether it's Kellen Moore not knowing how to use his running backs, and we maybe still learning in that, I don't know. But we played well enough, better than the Patriots did, in my opinion, to win this game, but we gave it away. And I think that for the future, even if it's even if it's getting the goddamn playoffs and getting the NFC East on a shitty NFC East, get in, and I'm just throwing caution to the wind, hope that we can go on a run then and the players outplay the coaches. That's all I'm hoping for. That's the way I'm feeling right now because I see that the realness of this team has shown me out here today. Every game, if we're playing a bad team, it's going to be close. We're playing a good team, it's going to be close. Not because of them, because of us and Jason Garrett. My love?
Yeah.
You have your view on this.
Yeah. First, we all have to accept as Cowboy fans, I don't know what crack the refs are smoking, but we have to accept there's going to be 2 to 3 bad penalties every single game, made up penalties that previously never existed. We're tripping guys without even touching them. Travis Frederick tripped a guy, did not even have contact with him. Not sure how that's possible.
We have to overcome that, but yes.
That's
definitely
what I'm saying.
a factor.
We have to accept that that's going to happen in every game, but the thing that I am tired of accepting
let
is
us
that
have
this team refuses to give the ball to the thing that is working.
It was working.
Again,
Exactly.
Dak was the thing that was working. We decided to take the ball out of his hands and give it to Zeke.
Minnesota.
When Zeke was the thing that was working, we decided to stop running the ball.
It's like vice versa. It's like vice versa.
Yes, we flip-flop. But the thing that pisses me off the most, this Cowboy team, Jason Garrett, at the end of the day, because he's the one who makes the decision whether we go for it or not, or we punt or we kick the ball. When Brett Maher misses 2 53-yard field goals before the game, he decides to go for it instead of trusting his offense. That was working, more or less. Yeah, we got stopped there, but you know what I mean? And field position, guess what? We got screwed anyway because he missed. And at the end of the game, when you needed a touchdown to win, and you are 4th and 7 in the red zone,
inside the 10.
You pussied out and you kicked the field goal. That didn't mean jack.
Yeah, they should have went for that.
It didn't mean anything. You did not trust your high-powered offense. You didn't trust the run game. You didn't trust it. You didn't have one single play you could call in that moment.
Right.
But then you went for it on 4th and 11 in your own territory and got screwed. And then you sit there and wonder why you lost.
Every
I am
single week,
tired of
it seems
having
like it, right?
execution issues. Which to me, when it looks at special teams, that lets you know individual coaches matter. When you have players failing to execute, it is absolutely on those players. But you have to ask, what are those specific position coaches that are the ones working with them? When special teams messes up this badly, why is no one saying, get this man out of this stadium?
Garrett's got to fire him.
We are a team that will find a way to lose. If it's not the refs trying to make us lose, if it's not these teams coming out here playing with their hearts on the line, it's the coaches, it's something or other. And I'm
bad decision making, bad play calling sometimes.
Game maybe might not matter when it comes to, we'll still probably win the East. Yeah, we'll probably still make the play. I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap if we do, because at the end of the day, this is what we had to do today. This was our job today, and we failed in doing our job. The weather was a factor on both sides of the ball because you know what? We held the Patriots to 13 points. That is an accomplishment, even with everything else they had going on. And it's frustrating that even with all that, doesn't matter. I'm tired of feeling this way about our Cowboys, and that's it.
It sucks.
Facts.
I was for on the 4th and 7 kicking the field goal there. Your defense is it's holding Tom Brady the whole game. So and Jason Garrett's point, you kick, and the field goal was meaningful because number one, if you miss the field goal, then Garrett looks like shit, right? And then number two, if you go for 4th and 7, you're still down. So you kick the field goal, you make the score closer. You trust your defense into holding them, and then which the defense did. You had the ball for 2 minutes and 48 seconds or whatever it was with 3 timeouts, and you still couldn't get the job done on offense. Yeah. The field goal was a perfect call in that situation.
Well, I will say one thing about that. I want to say one quick thing about that. Just I see both sides of this call here. I see both sides of this call. I see why it's a good idea. Also see why it's a bad idea. But I think the overall thing that Fiance is trying to say is that this team has consistently showed no balls. They've been lacking nutsack for 10 fucking years, and that's the issue. Not just one game.
Yeah, that can go both ways. Nobody's ever going to be right about that. I'm not going to, I don't really care about that. We shouldn't have been in that position anyway. I would have rather gone for it because we were way down there. If we would have went for it and not got it, at least they would have still been way down there in the red zone. So I think me just personally, I have a right to my own opinion. I think they should have went for it because, you know, I think that could have probably made something happen. I mean, you know, found somebody open, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. It didn't happen. They didn't go for it. They kicked field goal. You know, whatever. This team is not going to go on without brains. We don't have brains on this team. Nobody can think. Nobody does any thinking on this team. And it's clearly shown when we play important games like this. And who knows if I don't even want to say Garrett's got to go. I think I've said that before. We've all said that. But nothing's going to happen because Jerry's going to say, oh, well, he did a good job because we held the Patriots to 13 points. He probably think that's winning to him. You know, it's I don't know. DJ, what you got, man? God damn.
I'm gonna tell you the stupidity of not going forward on that 4th and 7 or something like that. Here's the stupidity of it. The score is 13-6. So you kick a field goal, you got 9. You still got to come back and score a full touchdown to win the game.
Yeah.
You got to score a full touchdown to win the game, even with 9.
Mm-hmm.
At least if you go for it on 4th and 7 and score a touchdown, you tie the game up. Now, even if you don't get it, both times you got to stop the Patriots and score. So even if you still got 6, you got to stop the Patriots and score. Even if you still score, you got to stop them and score again to win the game. So it made no sense to kick that damn field goal when either way it went, you had to stop the Patriots again and still score. So it makes no sense for them to kick a field goal right there. You got 6 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock in the 4th quarter against Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. You know what I don't understand? When Zeke wasn't getting the job done, they still tried to go to him. Today he was getting the job done, and they went away from him. So I didn't get that. Like he was so
funny,
crazy to me. Then so many, you know what? Jason Witten. Today just wasn't his day.
No, it sure wasn't.
I just don't know why Blake Jarwin isn't really like he's a I'm not gonna compare him to these guys, but he's a run after the catch type tight end.
Yak.
You need him on those short plays.
In games like this, you need big young players like that.
Dude, I was banging my head against the wall on that 4th and 7. It makes no sense. Either way it goes, you have to stop the Patriots again and score a touchdown.
Exactly.
Even if you score right there, you still have to stop and score again to win.
Blows my mind, dog.
So either way it goes, you had to stop them again and score again. So why did you think getting 9 would make a difference? Getting 9 wouldn't make a difference because we still would have to stop them again and still score, even with 9. Because a field goal after 9 would have just gave us 12. So you still would have had to come down the field again and score. So it blew my mind. If you score right there, at least you tie the game up and go into overtime possibly instead of losing it completely. So if you score right there, you get 13-13. Now we're going in overtime. Now we're not losing because the defense is holding them. It just blew my mind why we didn't even try right then. And even if you don't get it, look how far you got them back. The defense is
just saying. Look
how far back they are, even if you don't score. So you put them in a position possibly. It just blew. I don't know.
Hey, I want to say
Garrett wasn't so sure. If you look at him, the way he told him to kick the field goal, he just raised his leg up like, kick it. I was like, what the hell?
I told you.
Man, he's got to go. He's
gotta go. But
they showed,
hey, 1980. Think about this on that play.
Wait. I'm sorry. I got to say this real quick because if I don't say it now, I'll forget.
I get you. I got to say something too real quick. Go ahead.
Too many blows to the head in college and arena football. I'll forget what the hell.
Go before you forget.
They showed Charles Haley. They showed the triplets. And my heart just sank because those were teams that like to win. Those were teams that did the job. Those were teams that were well coached. Those were teams that didn't make mistakes when they didn't need to. I don't know. Everything fifth quarter just said. I said it earlier, but I'm glad he said it again because I just don't understand. And I'm holding my face like this because I'm just in such disgust with this damn team. It's almost funny. Like, seriously, almost funny how stupid this team is. It's stupid. We are fucking stupid. Dak Prescott, probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, is playing for a stupid team. Ezekiel Elliott, what we all just said, Ezekiel Elliott was running all over their asses. Could have had over 100 yards rushing, probably a couple of touchdowns, but we went away from it when it was working. And last week, somebody needs to go in there off the street and say, hey, man, y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all need to give y'all checks to somebody else because y'all don't deserve them. Tyron Smith, all these motherfuckers, they just, oh my God, I'm done with the stupidity. I understand losses. I get it. It happens in the NFL. If you lose, you lose. But don't lose, stupid. Another stupid. I was naming every loss we had this season. The Jets, stupid loss. The Saints, stupid loss. Just stupid. And this is another one of those stupid losses. I get the weather. I get all that. I played in weather like that. It's not impossible to play in. Trust me. It's a factor, but it's not impossible. But I'm just tired. As long as we continue to be stupid, all these 4 screens right here that we're live, we're going to have these looks on our face every week.
100%. And again, the whole distance where you're at, if you fail on that fourth down, that's a factor of going for it on fourth down, getting those balls out, put them on the table, say we're going for it. But the biggest thing for me, the biggest issue not the biggest issue, but one of the bigger issues, I guess you can say, when you look at what happened in this game, look at the play before the fourth down. Remember that play? That was Blake Jarwin in the end zone, out of bounds. Dak could have ran for 2, 3, 4 yards. I'm not trying to put it on Dak. I'm just saying my point is that we could have set ourselves for a 4th and 2 rather than a 4th and 7. And I'm going to say those are the little things that we got to clean up. I'm not putting it on Dak. I'm just saying, I just think back. I'm like, damn, if Dak could have ran for the 5 yards or maybe, and we could have maybe gotten ourselves a manageable play. Now we got them on their heels, their feet. I think that's a factor as well. That comes down to what they're telling Dak as well.
Big picture offensively, I don't think we used Dak and our running option with Dak as effectively as we could have. Because the 1 or 2 times where we did the read option, it worked. It stopped working, but then we never ran Dak or showed the run to Dak at all.
It was a scramble once or twice. Yeah,
planned run to Dak. Anyway,
I think the highlight for me, honestly, is, like MCF said, where you're at on 4th and 7, the time in the game, and who you're playing against, and who your offense is. You got Prescott, you got Zeke, you got Cobb, you got Gallup, you got the other boy. I mean, I just don't understand with 6 minutes left on the clock, why, if you score, you tie it up. If you don't score, you got them pushed back. You kick the field goal, that's 9. You got to come down and stop them and possibly score again, because a field goal won't work after that. A field goal don't get you 12. It makes no sense. You got to put all the marbles on the table
against the
Patriots, because you know why? Even kicking that field goal right now, we still lost. So it blows my mind to not even He was so scared and nervous that he didn't even know what to do. He didn't even say go for the field goal. He kicked his leg up. He did the field goal motion. I was like, oh my God, man. So that was the highlight for me. All the drop balls, the bad penalty, the bad calls from the refs, everything could have been wiped out. I would have felt better if we went for it. Held them back instead of just kicking that. Dude, it makes no sense to me. I'm not like you said, bro. I'm tired of saying Gary got to go because that's obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense at this point. Like, he's just not a good coach. That I don't understand when Zeke finally working. All we're talking about, Zeke only rushed for 40-some yards. He averaging 2 yards. Today, he looked good.
He did. He did look good.
He looked damn good. And what you do, you put the ball in the air. You give it the wind, drop. Give it the wind, drop. Give it the wind, drop. Cobb, drop. Cobb, drop. Cobb made a great play down the field.
Yeah, he did.
Great play. We get Tyron Smith. You're holding, boy. Oh my God.
That was a big piece of the game. That was a big piece of the game right there. Him doing
it was, dude. Oh, that was a first down, man. But like I said, for me, the highlight is when it's time for you to show why you're a coach. When you got to make the tough calls. You're not 4th and 7 on their side of the field.
Exactly. You're 4th and 7 in the red zone.
You're 4th and 7 in the red. And you get 9. You get 9. Now, granted, you got to come down there and stop them. Now, if you can't, you know how hard it is to get in the red zone and how hard it is to score. You are there already.
Mm-hmm.
You're already there, and you don't even go for it. So you hoping you can kick a field goal, stop them again, and get all the way back down there again and score when you've had 6 the whole game.
Yep.
When you've had 6 for 4 quarters, you hoping all of a sudden magic will happen once you reset. You already got in your head, we're right here, but we ain't gonna risk it right now. We're gonna come back and risk it again in hopes we get back. The stupidity of him being so scared. Garrett rather kick that field goal than not go for it in the red zone because he feel like going for it in the red zone is not getting it. It's worse than driving the field and not getting it. He don't want to be in the red zone and not do it because he know how poor we've been in the red zone. But this time it wasn't called for that. This time was called for desperation. He did too much thinking and worried about too much. He ain't got
Too cute.
Yeah. Always too cute. And when we do, we fucking lose, man. It just blew my mind. That was a highlight for me over everything. Coaching. Yeah. And I mean, Maher missed 253 yards before the game. And as soon as we get in that position, you know what? Put him in.
Yeah.
Man.
But fifth quarter, I think one of the points that you made as well is not so much that we don't trust the defense to stop the Patriots DCFN, because like we said, they did overall do a good job of that, but we can't trust our offense to get in the red zone again. That was our chance. I think that's the point that we're trying to make here, you know?
Yeah, you know, Jerry, I guess was generally saying the coaching sucks, right? Jerry Jones said, quote, "I don't think there's a game where a coaching staff couldn't do better. I don't like that we've got so many as I'm standing here tonight." So what does that mean? That means he doesn't have a problem with the coaching staff? I mean,
is he saying the coaching staff couldn't have done any better?
That's what he's saying. That's from the top. He's saying foundational issue.
Look, Jerry can afford the best of the best stuff. All I can say, because he's insane if he thinks that.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
My last thing about that is just, for me, I understand when people kick the field goal, you know, but right there in the red zone, and if this was first quarter, second quarter, we're playing the Patriots. For God's sake, we lost to the Jets. We need to fucking, how many teams in the hell the Patriots took to that this whole season? What do they average at home? How many points do the Patriots average at home? Come on, man. We got them at 13. As bad as Cheeto been playing, as bad as people blowing coverages, Marinelli got our DB soft cover and playing 10 yards off. As bad as all that was, they had 13. We had the ball in the red zone in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes left, and we took a goddamn field goal just to get 9.
Stupid, man.
And they Garrett hope we can reset and do it all over again when we had 6 for a whole goddamn game. Exactly. All of a sudden, the magic kicked in.
Crazy, man. It's hard. It's hard being a Cowboy fan, man. I'm serious. It's hard. It's a full-time job. Football news. You got anything else to add, man?
No. I mean, we can beat up the 4th and 7 all we want. We lost the game. It doesn't matter how you lost. You lost the game. But no, it
doesn't matter how you lose.
It does matter how you lose, though.
Sorry, Dr. Phil.
You got that damn Sherlock Holmes mustache going right now.
My lady likes it.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
you want to know something else, guys? Jerry Jones said, quote, to me, special teams. Oh, wait, let me do that here. This is Jerry Jones said this, so he might be getting a little frustrated. Jerry Jones might be getting a little more frustrated than we think. He said, to me, special teams is 100% on coaching. So he's very frustrated with the special teams part of the team. Yeah.
Well, this loss was 100% on coaching too.
Well, hold on. Now Jerry wants to bring up special teams.
Now he wants to bring up.
We talked about this on the roundtable last night. Special teams been an issue for how long?
Exactly.
Tony Pollard don't even know how to freaking field a football.
right.
So now we're going to talk about it. Get the hell out of here.
Special teams, but see, this is the problem, man. That's all. Once that ball is in the air, miscommunication begins. Soon as the ball is kicked, the guy in the back don't know whether to run it out or down. They can't keep it in their hands. Fucking all the while they dropping it. I mean, who was Dalton Schultz? What the hell is going on with special teams, man?
Yeah, who is that on then? Who is that on, right? That's on coaching.
Well, they pooched it on purpose. They knew what they knew what they were doing. They pooch kicked it on purpose. So a guy that really didn't have the experience in catching kick returns,
and also the coaching,
they knew exactly. But it's the coach's job to adjust to that and tell the guys to move up and get ready for that. It's a problem.
They did it twice.
It's not just special teams. It's your head coach too. If you're gonna analyze your own coaches that you're paying, I'm paying you. I'm gonna analyze every coach on this team and every position coach, whatever. He needs to say the same thing about Garrett. He needs to say the same thing about Kellen Moore. He needs to say the same thing about Rob Marinelli and Chris Rashad.
He'll fuck around and fire that special team coach and leave everybody else on the.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the scapegoat. That's the scapegoat.
Stupid,
Jason Garrett has to. Jason Garrett approves every Kellen Moore play, or he overrules every Kellen Moore play that he wants to overrule. So we can't just always blame Kellen Moore. When that 4th and 7, Kellen Moore didn't choose that. Garrett kicked his leg up and said kick the field goal. Kellen Moore didn't have no say so right there. When it was on 4th and 7, they put the camera on Garrett, and you saw Garrett said, "Kicked it." That was Garrett. He chose to do that. He chose that, man.
Yeah, I think I was talking about overall.
No. I'm not. I'm just saying. No, this is separate. No. I'm with you. When they did it the first time, the special team, and they did it again, I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? Like, and I'm sorry. Everybody that still don't want to give Chris Rashad no blame. Damn that. He got blame in this shit. He has blame in this shit. Cheeto has been doing the same thing all season. First of all, let me get some props to Jeff for today, because at the halftime show, I said Jeff he is who he is, but damn it, he played today.
Yeah, he did.
He played today, and I'm gonna give that to him, man. But y'all see, Jerry Jones, look, all the bullshit that we have with these coaches. The one coach he talked about special teams.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
2 years ago, they were cleaning house. They cleared out all type of unnecessary coaches. All type of unnecessary shit. Jason Garrett, man. This shit reminds me of the Saints game, man. This shit is sad.
It's sad, man.
It's almost funny, man.
Yeah, it is.
Me and DCFN be text. He be like, bro, I'm laughing.
It was.
He don't even be mad. He be like, bro, I'm laughing at this. Because it's comical, dude.
It is.
We have a good team. Dude, to keep it real, I don't want to say that crazy, but we could have beat them really convincing today.
Exactly. We could have
beat them a lot.
Yeah.
We could have beat them, dude.
This right here.
What happened?
This right here. This is what happened. This right here. They don't have this. You cannot win games. I don't care if you got 11 Bo Jacksons out there, 11 Deion Sanders out there. When you don't have this, you don't win games. This is why we lose games. We don't have the discipline. We do not have the discipline. That's just bottom line.
I wanted to rebuttal DCFN when he said Garrett trusted the defense. Hell, I'm pretty sure he did. They've been doing good all night. It's not about that. It's about how hard it is to score in the NFL for anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to score.
If you trust your defense, then you trust them to stop them from going 90 yards. If you don't get that first down, right? That's called trusting your defense.
Remember Remember when it was third? Remember when it was 3rd and 20 and they got the damn first down? I was like, are you kidding me? 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20, man.
I just don't get it. Like, how the hell, if you trust your defense, okay, then let them go for it on 4th and 7. Trust your defense to stop them and get the ball back.
I told my wife it was 3rd and 20 because they had got that. We had got it was a penalty or something that New England had got, and it drove them back. It was 3rd and 20. I told my wife, I said, watch the Dallas Cowboys. Watch. If there was somebody I can bet with, I would have won. I said, watch the damn Dallas Cowboys. Let them get 20 yards. And I'll be damned they found a way to do it. It's almost like they do it on purpose. Like, yeah, we're going to make y'all think that. I need to go up there. I need to go to one of these practices and see what's going on. I really do, because what you don't do in practice is what you don't do in the game. I live by that and I die by that. When I was playing football, we were in full pads every fucking day. We used to be like, damn, when are we going to get a break? I mean, the only time we wasn't in full pads was maybe the day before the game. But other than that, man, we was in full pads doing tackling drills. We were doing the same drills over and over. And we were like, damn, coach, why are we doing the same drill? We know how to tackle. We know how to do this. That's why. Because he wanted you to every time. I'm still seeing missed tackles. I'm still seeing it was so many. That big run that Cheeto missed that tackle. I was like, oh my God. I mean, just hugging somebody and wrapping up and putting your weight on them. That's tackling. I mean, we can't do it. We beat ourselves every week. And that's why we're getting laughed at. I mean, hell, we're even laughing at the damn Cowboys. It's sad, man. And they got a lot of work to do. They got to work on fundamentals. They got to figure out a way to, play some football, real football. And offense has been okay at times. Zeke was running his ass off. He got 86 yards and didn't get a touchdown. Damn. But it's just they went away from that and they went back. They just didn't have a clue. They were all over the place. Offense was all over the place. Defense couldn't hold anybody. They made some stops at times, but it wasn't consistent. Just discipline is the discipline and the thought process of this team blows my mind.
What you rebuttal in fifth quarter Cowboys?
Oh my God!
What was the rebuttal? I missed it. Let me hear that again.
What I was saying was when you said Garrett trusted his defense, I said it wasn't about that. I said it was about the Cowboys, how hard it is to score in the NFL, how hard it is to get back in the red zone, and we were there already, so we should have took advantage of it and tried to score a damn touchdown.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because it's all hypothetical. We know the outcome of what happened. They kicked the field goal. They gave it back to Tom Brady. The defense stopped them, right? 2.5 minutes left with 3 timeouts. Okay, so what happened if you go for it on 4th and 7? You miss it, and they score 90 yards down the field. What happens then?
Hey, you trust the defense. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you still trust the defense. At least
we're not talking about – hold on. I ain't talking to you guys. We're talking about we're all talking about hypotheticals here, ain't we? So then we're going to be sitting here talking about Jason Garrett not kicking the field goal and then putting the defense in play. It's crazy to me. The situation right then and there was correct. It was correct because the defense has been holding Tom Brady all game. All game. The only time they scored their touchdown was on the punt block. That's it. Defense was holding them all game. So you kick that field goal. Let's say the Cowboys did score. Then you're up 4 points. Okay? That means Tom Brady has to score another touchdown. So fifth quarter talking about having fifth quarter Cowboys talking about, oh, it's hard to go in the end zone and do it. So you put your team in the best position to win. The defense did stop them. Dak Prescott and this offense did not go down there and do their portion of the scheme that Jason Garrett put together towards the end of the game there.
Okay, so let me get this straight, right? So in one hand, wait, with my camera. In one hand, you said, hypothetically speaking, what if
because it's all hypotheticals. You brought in hypotheticals.
No, I didn't. I brought in facts.
It's hypothetical because it never happened. It's hypothetical because it never happened.
Listen, what I said was, I said if you score here or not, you still got to stop the Patriots again and go back and score.
Yeah, you still.
I didn't say what if they drive 90. So on one hand, you said, what if they drive 90 yards? Then on the next hand, you gave the defense compliments. But if you give them compliments, how can they drive 90 yards? Which one is it? Are you saying the defense gonna let them drive, or you good?
Right.
What are you saying? You confused me. Because on one hand, you said, what if Tom Brady go 90 yards? Then you said the defense been playing lights out. So what are you saying? What I said
hypotheticals was either way. At the end of the day, you guys are still going to trash Jason Garrett on any decision he would have made. Yes, you would have.
No,
you wouldn't sit on here and say, you know what, we went for it on 4th and 7, guys. We didn't get it. Kudos to Jason Garrett for going for it. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. First of all,
none of you guys would do that.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. How can I? So even if we went for it and didn't get, how many points did Tom Brady score after that? How many points did they score if they got the ball back?
0.
Exactly. So what the hell are you saying then? That's what I'm telling you now. If we went for it right then, at least we would have knew we could have stopped their ass again and got the ball back, or would have tied it up and went into overtime. What are you saying?
Okay, so you tied up going overtime and then win with the field goal.
What?
Before overtime. Before overtime, they went with the field goal because you're putting too much time on the clock. The situation that Jason Garrett did was correct in the 4th and 7.
And he gives you my opinion. In my opinion, it really don't matter what you do right there because it's 4th and 7, 6 minutes on the clock against the New England Patriots. That defense has been playing great all year. And Dak Prescott and Zeke get you to the red zone. This is your chance to score a touchdown, to tie the game up 13-13, to tie it up all 13-13. You get them the ball back. You stop them. Yeah. Even if you don't stop them, they score. You still got another chance to score. So how is getting 9 when you're in the red zone in the 4th quarter the right choice?
Because you still had 5.5 minutes on the clock to stop them. You still have 3 timeouts, and it worked. All they had to do was score a touchdown, and they're up 4 points. So that means Tom Brady has to go down the field and score a touchdown.
Wait. You saying all they had to do was score a touchdown like it's a walk to the score?
How many times did it happen?
In the NFL.
I can't hear you guys. What? I got notifications coming in. Say it again.
You saying all they had to do was go and score a touchdown like it's a walk to the store.
Yeah.
It's hard to score in the National Football League.
And so you want him to go for it on 4th and 7 in the goal line when it's hard to score? You don't make any goddamn sense.
You made your whole point.
It's hard to score. It ain't like you're on the 2-yard line. You're on the 13-yard line.
You made the point.
You're on the 13-yard line.
Against yourself right there.
You made the longest player of the game before Randall Cobb fucking went 56 yards. It was 13 yards.
How many times were we in the red zone?
Get out of here with that.
How many times did we drive down the field? 75, 80 yards. How many times we do that? Once.
And we finally get there, and we don't go for 7.
Take your chance, baby. Take your chance.
Before that, what was the biggest play of the game before that for the Cowboys? 13 yards?
It don't
matter. You want them to go for it on the 13, 14-yard line?
Before a goal line. We're talking about in the red zone.
That don't make no goddamn sense. None. None. And then after I said my thing, MCF goes, oh, I kind of understand your point too, DCFN. Now he's acting like he don't fucking understand.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I understand your point. But you look at the whole game. You can't look at one little thing. You have to look at the whole game. And you see the whole game. We haven't been able to drive down the field. Weather, referees, mistakes, execution, coaching. I don't give a fuck. We're there. We got it. One play, 4th and 7. One play, 4th and 7. Or you want to start all the way back on your own 10-yard line.
Exactly.
You haven't gone down the field the whole game.
You said how many?
It would have worked if they scored. It would have worked if they scored.
You said yourself, how many times did we get there?
Wow.
One time. Then we got there again, and what happened? What happened?
We didn't get back into the red zone, did we? Did we get back into the red zone?
How many touchdowns did we score today?
0.
Okay, we got to the red zone. How many times?
Once.
I rest my case.
Guys,
So because we got to the red zone, you're guaranteeing a touchdown.
No, but you go
Damn.
for it.
Damn, you're good, DJ. I'm gonna start calling you coach.
All right.
Call what you want to call me.
All right, guys.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna whoop your ass in Madden too.
The key to every football game is to win. You want to win. You want to put your team in the best position to win. At that moment, at that time, this is the last thing I'm going to say about that situation because we lost. We lost the game. So it really didn't matter. But the last thing I'm going to say is we should have went for it on 4th and 7 because we were in a good position to make something happen. Even if we didn't get it, they were still on the 10-yard, somewhere around the 10-yard line in the red zone, pretty much. And it wouldn't have been a big loss. Our defense was playing okay, containable. We were playing containable, and they were playing containable. They were able to contain the Patriots to 13 points. They could have did some better things at times. I get it, but I think we would have had a better chance of going for it because we're not playing a game to prove a point. We're playing to win. And I think we probably could have put some points on the board. Kicking a field goal, you can't win games with field goals. So, but we can keep going back and forth with this, guys. I hate when we lose because everybody knows everything when we lose. Nobody's wrong. Everybody's right. We fucking lost. Everybody in the comment section, oh, I'm right. We lost, man. Bottom line, I don't give a damn what you say, what we could have done different. It don't matter. We fucking lost another stupid game that we could have had a lot of opportunities to win. We beat ourselves. The Patriots outthought us. They outcoached us, and they won the game. Bottom line, are we upset? Yeah, our feelings are hurt. I mean, hell, we're Cowboys fans. But this was another one of those games where we had a lot of times to turn it around and win. Weather was a factor. I'm not blaming the weather. I'm just saying it was a factor. It existed. It's hard to play in weather like that. When the drizzle is in your face, balls are wet, balls are harder when they're cold. But the Patriots, they were able to work through it. They're used to it. So, it is what it is, man. We just didn't make the plays at the right time. Yeah, our defense held them to 13 points, but we lost. That means they didn't make the plays at the right time. How did they get 13 points? You get what I'm saying? People come and say, oh, what are you talking about? Our defense played good. Yeah, but if our defense plays so good, if they play so good, so lights out, why did we lose? Why are we sitting here arguing with each other? Why are we sitting here fighting amongst each other?
100% for 1980 on that. 100%.
We lost. I don't give a damn what the defense did. I give a damn what they didn't do. But we fucking lost another game, and it was by stupidity, penalties, poor tackling, and defense, and not getting in the end zone. Getting all the way down to the red zone and not doing anything with it. So we got outplayed on this one, guys. I kind of saw it in my back pocket. I didn't want to believe it because I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, but it happened. What I thought was going to happen, it happened. And for a minute there, watching that game, I was like, okay, shit, we got a sack. Oh, our defense is 3-and-out. We're actually competing with the best team in football right now. We actually have a chance. They baited me in. They wheeled me in, hook, line, and sinker. They wheeled me in once again, had me thinking that we had an opportunity to win this game. And once again, the Cowboys, that fish got away. That fish outthought me and just got away. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Ain't nothing else can be said in the comment section. Ain't really nothing else can be said to come out of our mouths to justify this loss. We just lost. Dallas Cowboys have to figure out we don't play for them. We don't have no charge. We're not in charge or anything in the front office or anything. So, yeah, people got to go. People got to get fired. But is it going to happen? No, it's not going to happen. Money has to be made, all that stuff. It is. We're more pissed off than the actual players are. And we're not even getting paid a dime from the Dallas Cowboys. You get what I'm saying? So, they win. Once again, they win, we lose. We lose more than they do because we put our heart, our pride, and our soul into this team and thinking just for a minute we had a chance. But the penalties, we beat ourselves once again. So until they develop this, until everybody develops this, we're going to always lose these important games.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. The shit just make no sense, man.
I'm not saying nobody, everybody on the panel, respect you to the fullest. Y'all are like family to me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying, oh, you're wrong and all this stuff. Hey, everybody has a right to their own opinion. I'm not saying nobody's wrong. It's just we're Cowboy fans, and it's a tough job, and we have to sit up here and try to protect what we got and what we're cheering for. And it's hard. It's hard to do that when they keep doing the same, like Miss Fiance say, they keep doing the same bullshit every week. It's very hard to protect that. It's very hard to fight for that every week. It's very hard to get on here and show our faces and do live stream and stand behind a team that does stupid shit every week. That's all it is, bottom line.
And just to be honest with you, man, it's like the reason I only do like stuff like this with people like y'all, because even when we win, we will get on here and still admit that that was a bad game, even in a win. Even if there's a good pass, we still might be like, should have ran right there though. And that's what I like about this team. Even during disagreements, like it don't matter what football news think, because my opinion, I feel like we should have went for it right there. I just think we should have went for it right there. It made all the sense in the world to try to score a touchdown right there. I really hope Jason Garrett is not the head coach of this team next year, man. If he'd have beat the Patriots today, he'd have signed a new contract probably tomorrow. Jerry Jones would have paid Jason Garrett before he paid Dak Prescott. This shit it's so frustrating, dude. It's hard to go to work on Monday when the Cowboys lose.
Woo!
It's so damn hard.
It is.
They give us a little pep in our damn step. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, this organization is so damn dumb.
Yeah.
The problem is, I didn't used to agree with this, but the problem is deeper than the team.
It is.
It's deeper than that, man. It's organizational, dude. Mediocrity, like for Jerry Jones, is money over mediocrity. He don't care. As long as he get them dollars, he don't care.
Yeah.
Why would he want to deal with the headache of a new coach? Why would he, man? Every time DCFN said it one day. You wonder why we do the 13-3, 8-8, 9-7, 13-3. Because when we have a good record, we play good teams for the next week. Last year, look at our record. 10-6. Look at our schedule this year. When we went 13-3, after that we went 9-7. We went 10-6 last year. We got a tough schedule this year. We probably gonna be 9-7. 9-7 might win the damn division because it's so trash.
Yeah, exactly.
It just sucks, man. It's trash. It's trash. Yeah. In my opinion, man, anybody knows. I don't care what, we got beat by the Jets.
Yeah.
We got shut out by Indianapolis last year. It's hard to score in the NFL. If you hold a Tom Brady to 13 at home, you leave Brett Maher ass on that sideline. You tell your $50 million running back and your probably $100 million soon-to-be quarterback to make something happen. This is why you got head coaches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the players are on the field. They don't see what they see on the sideline. They don't see it. MCF mentioned it. The Patriots kept going to Robert Quinn's side because they know what his weakness is. And when they saw that it worked this game, they kept doing it. They kept going over there. When Bill Belichick saw that kicking the ball the way they kicked it was working for them, they did it again. The coach's job is to do what the players can't see. The players are actually in the action. Jason Garrett stood there looking like a dumbass all night. Literally all night, doing nothing. No type of adjustments, no nothing, man. The players literally are out there busting their butts by themselves, man. busting their butts by themselves. Like, man, once they saw Burkett was getting the best of Sean Lee, they left him over there. It's just Sean Lee made some good damn plays too. He played really damn good today. I like Sean Lee today, man. But it's just terrible, dude. I really feel like that 4th and 7 really irked me, man. Irked me, bro. Not just because of you know, or what if they get the ball back and what if they score? Like, so you risk them driving the whole field. Either way it goes, you still was gonna have to score again, even if we didn't do nothing right there. It didn't matter, man. Sometimes you just gotta go for it because right now we still lost the game.
Jerry Jones said that he's not second guessing the decision to kick the field goal late in the game. So he's with DTFN there. Jerry Jones also said, quote, "It's a significant loss and a significant setback for our team. We needed this win, and we needed to win against an opponent like this. We haven't had them. Consequently, we're very aware of that."
That's
Scapegoat is probably Keith O'Neill. Keith O'Neill, the special teams guy, probably get fired with a cushion this year for Jason.
Look at this. Look at him. We fucking lost and you over to celebrate because Jerry agreed with you. We lost, dude. What the fuck are you doing? There's nothing to celebrate. You happy because Jerry agreed with you? We're talking about we ain't won shit in 20 years.
I'm celebrating my ass kicking your ass tonight in Madden. I already know that's gonna happen. That's what I'm celebrating.
Bullshit on that one. He's celebrating that he's agreeing with Jerry Jones. Usually Jerry Jones is wrong.
It's so mind-blowing.
He's a foundational issue. You agree he's a foundational issue. And you're happy you agree with him.
I bet he wish he was second. I bet he is second. He's a damn liar. He's just not gonna call. It's the same guy that said everybody's on this team not gonna be on this team when the season started. Immediately start cutting players. It's the same guy. It's the same guy that said Scott Linehan was gonna be here and they fired him. Now he said he's not second guess. He's a damn liar. He's just not gonna call his son out in front of the news reporter. He's not gonna call out his son Jason Garrett because he treated him like a little son. That's all it is, man. He's just not gonna call him out. He know that was a bad call. He's going up against what's the owner name? Robert Kraft. You know he want to beat Robert Kraft in his own home. Man, he wanted to beat him. Give me a break, man. Robert Kraft was like one of the most popular owners besides Jerry Jones. And Jerry wanted to beat him. He's a liar, man. He's a liar.
DJ. But they fired Jimmy. But they fired Jimmy, though. They fired Jimmy. The guy that made the Cowboys who they was in the 90s. They fired him.
Garrett's still here, though.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones bought this team and fired the head coach because they won winning shit.
No,
Jerry bought the Cowboys, he fired the head coach.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't think it's like in a bad way either. I think Jerry Jones truly believes that Jason Garrett can get us there because Jason Garrett is his guy and he thinks he's right. You get what I'm trying to say? So in that way, like, I don't blame Jerry Jones because all of us think we're right? Like, everybody in the world thinks they're right and thinks their way is the right way. And Jerry Jones still right now thinks that his way is the right way. And we just all have to deal with it because he owns the Cowboys. So we're all along for the ride.
But hey, DTFN sided with Jerry Jones, who's usually wrong. He self-admitted that. Keep that in mind. Mark it down the calendars. Take a picture, video, whatever. By the way, Amari Cooper, I want to say one thing about DCFM. Amari Cooper being injured and whatever, maybe he great call on that yesterday for Amari Cooper injury and being aware of that. But the reason he's out there, I know two schools have thought you can rest him up, but also you can have out there as a decoy taking away Stephon Gilmore. They're obviously the best coverage guy, which is why he was out there. Now, whether you agree or disagree, I don't have an issue with Amari Cooper running down the field and just touching him, you know what I'm saying? And taking him out of the play that way.
Now, guys, a lot of the chat has been saying pretty much all night that we're not really talking about how much of a big deal that tripping penalty on that third down was and that the refs and all that. Look, refs have been an issue for the Cowboys all year, all of our lifetimes. I mean, as long as I've been a fan, I've seen the Cowboys messing up. You guys have all been fans longer than me. You guys have seen the refs messing with stuff. So, I feel like we all just have to accept that there's always going to be a few bad calls. It just is really unfortunate that it happens, that it comes when we're driving down the field on a critical third down. we had a lot of other chances to make something happen there, but it is frustrating to see the refs so blatantly call a tripping call when, again,
Twice.
Travis Frederick did not even touch the guy. Like, there wasn't even contact.
He got hit in the stomach. To me, he got in the stomach. He was pushed back. His knee went up because he wasn't trying to trip him. His leg never extended. Same thing with Tyron Smith. His leg never extended. But they're calling tripping calls on these guys. I've seen tripping calls in the NFL. Those were not tripping calls.
Exactly. So I want to know what you guys have to say about that as well, just because obviously it was a factor, but I feel like it's continuously a factor.
Aggravating, but it's something we have to just always know. We always have to overcome that.
As far as the penalty on Travis Frederick, I didn't agree with that. Even the other tripping penalty with Tyron Smith, that wasn't those two to me. And I hate to talk about penalties because I don't want to be like making excuses or anything, because I'm all about not being in a position to where I have to depend on a penalty to win a game. But a lot of those penalties were drive killers. Like we're serious drive killers, and I didn't agree with it at all. I mean, it was it shouldn't have been called, but I mean, that's the NFL we live in now. You don't even have to do anything. They throw flag. We're going against the Patriots. Who knows what they're doing, or what they're trying to do, what they're trying to create, what situation scenario they're trying to create for the Patriots. But like I said, I'm not the one for excuses. I just think we just shouldn't be in a position to have to depend on a field goal kicker or a penalty. I know that they happen, and it shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have been called. The game probably would have went a whole nother way if those penalties that weren't penalties to begin with were called. But it's just one of those things that happen, man. And nothing we can really do about it right now, obviously. But we just gotta find a way to play better, man. We still got some football left this season. We're 6-5 now, and it sucks because this is, I think, what while we're still talking and while we're still kind of going back and forth and while we're still searching for an explanation on why we lost this game, this is another game that we were supposed to win, and that's why it kind of hurts a little bit more. And but we didn't win it, so it's just something that we got to swallow. I don't know what kind of season this is going to be. We got a game on Thursday, 3 days away. 3 days away. That's tough. So. No time to recover if anybody was hurt or anything. But on Thanksgiving night, we got a game. So we got to get ready for that one, I guess, and, watch that one and try to support them again. And, they got to win out now. They ain't got no choice. If we would have won tonight, they would have gave us a little cushion in the NFC East, but because the Eagles lost. But now we've got to win every game. And we none of us trust this whole team, not just the defense, just the whole team, because of coaching, because of lack of leadership, because of lack of discipline. So it's going to be a tough road. These next, 4 or 5 games? I don't know how many. I can't remember.
5 games, and next week it's against Beasley, who scored a touchdown today. He's doing good. So, hey, listen, they got to get defense, the Bills. It's not going to be easy. These are not any easy games here. 7 days later, we got Chicago. We might not have LVE yet. Probably not. Not the Bills and not the Bears. Then you get a 10-day break. You get the Rams. We'll see where we're at. Honestly, I don't know. So we just got to wait and see. Yeah, 10-day break at that point. We got a Thursday game against the Bears. So, just the way it all works. We got a bunch of games in a row here. And we just got to overcome the penalties, which are going to be always there, whether it's coaching. And some of it's coaching, whether it's player execution, some of it's player execution, or whether it's bullshit calls by the NFL referees. We have to just come into it saying we have to overcome this. We know it's coming. Why don't we start better so we don't have to worry about these fucking penalties later? Why don't we do things right throughout a game so we don't have to worry about it when we fuck up later, when the refs get us? So that's my thing. It's blowing it off on penalties. I agree. 1980. We're not using any excuses. It's facts of bullshit calls. But in the end, we have to know as a team. And Jason Garrett's part of this. He's the main reason. Has to be overcome. There's no excuses. That's it.
I know my final real quick. Just shout out to Jeff Heath, by the way.
Great game.
Who, he came through
big
time today, and a few key plays. Hurt, came back. So just well done for him, and hopefully he's feeling better.
Yeah.
Because in that short turnaround, that's what we're talking about. Injuries. It's like, well, we're praising Jack Booth here.
5 games to
Like,
go.
I feel like we're in a precarious situation. But
I don't feel good. I feel good. I feel we have a chance to make the playoffs. Obviously, win the NFC East, but I'm not feeling great about what we do in the playoffs. You know what I mean? That's been a consistent issue. Same thing this year. We have a chance. You never know. You get in the running. You never know. But how much confidence we have in that? Really, let's be all honest. Really, not much. So let's see where it goes. But if this is the way it goes for this year, and we flunk out in the playoffs or whatever, Garrett's got to go. Special teams coach, whatever. Garrett's got to go, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. I don't have anything else. 5th quarter,
I'm gonna close my closing statement. Cowboys losing make me sleepy. It's so hard to say anything. It's like a joke. It's like we lost to the worst and the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
And we should have beat them. So we actually lost to the Jets worse.
Yeah.
The Jets actually beat us worse. Anyways, I ain't gonna rant. Whatever. I mean, we played the Bills. We beat the Bills. Cowboys fans gonna act like we going to the Super Bowl after that. So, I don't think. I'm not gonna say that. This team has a deeper problem that has to be solved.
Yeah.
And MCF said this last year. It don't matter who we can get. We can get the 1st round draft pick, number 1 overall. It doesn't matter. Long as this organization still and Jason Garrett run this football team the way he does, we ain't gonna win shit. So it don't matter. We got Zeke. We paid him all that money. We got Dak Prescott, who's probably playing better. He's up there with Lamar Jackson, in my opinion. Just look at the numbers. By the numbers, he's playing good. Hell, Bill Belichick just said Dak's probably gonna throw about 6,000, but he's just saying that shit because he just won a damn game. If we'd have beat him, he wouldn't have said that shit today. I hate when people do that type of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got those guys. This old line, Tyron Smith, he probably he probably got a year and a half left in him. I don't know. This team, this organization, it don't matter who we get, where they come in the draft. It don't matter no more. What's Tristan Hill? What's Tristan Hill? Anyways, y'all.
Inactive.
Man. Where's Donovan Wilson? Is he still hurt?
He was sick. He had the flu.
Okay, great. Anyway, y'all, we got a game Thursday. The Bills. Who knows? The Jets beat us. So DJ scored today. He might bring the sauce back to Dallas. They come to Dallas? I don't know. Okay, they come to Dallas. He might bring the sauce back down there, man. Who knows, man? I don't know, y'all. This is us. This has been us forever. All the way through the 2000s. This is it.
That's it.
This is
it is what it is.
Was the worst phase of the football team today on the damn field. Because defense did damn good. Oh, he having a heart attack. Oh, Lord. Anyways.
Man, I got the bathroom.
The Cowboys. 19 got used the bathroom because the Cowboys lost. Man.
All right, man. Who next? Football news.
We can. I guess we'll wrap it up on our side.
He shouldn't have complained about wanting to end the show and not want to give his damn closing statement.
Okay, I'm waiting for him.
I'm talking about football news. He's sitting there complaining about ending the show. Now he don't want to say nothing.
Oh, no, guys. My Cowboys family.
Shut up, boy.
He wants to be DJ. He wants you to be.
MCF.
Say he just wants to play Cowboys on Madden.
Yeah, he wants to. Yeah, he wants
before their ratings.
Yeah, because I already beat him once in Madden, so Oh, damn. Anyways, yes, we had our closing statement as far as a team, but let's just close out our channel statement here, baby.
Yeah, my Cowboys family, live game day reactions, guys, live every single day, and news info updates. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
We do it all through YouTube, so subscribe to all these channels. Much love, and our channel MCF, My Cowboys Family, trying to just keep growing and just spread the passion as fans and try to put some logic into it and discuss it with some great guys in here in this channel that love the star over everything.
Exactly. Give their real opinion, and also don't excuse the coaches or the players either. We don't take it easy. Like DJ said, we don't take it easy on anyone. Win, loss, whatever.
Yeah. So either way, no matter what, never forget Navy, blue, silver, 2-star over everything that unites us here. But number one, never forget. Go Cowboys, baby. Let's go. I don't give a damn. Keep going. Thanksgiving, everybody have a happy one. Well, you know we're going live every day. We'll see you there.
Closing statements. He wants me to have closing statements. And the closing statement investigator ain't here to hear closing statements, 1980. Huh.
I'm sure he's listening.
Oh, he ain't listening. He's already trying to figure out how to beat me in Madden.
Oh.
He's trying to watch film on his phone when he records the games. That's
He's
what he's doing.
He's probably watching our game, DCFM.
I was the Dolphins. I don't even want to hear nothing about that game. I want my rematch, by the way. Anyway, no, guys, I like to have fun. Don't ever take this serious, because the way I look at it is God, my family, then Cowboys. If it started on my list, it started on my list. It definitely ain't first on my list. But I do take them seriously when it is game day. I do wear Dallas Cowboy gear every day. It's so bad. My daughter was 9 months old. Went to Walmart, big Dallas Cowboy balloon. She pointed at it. I was out at work. She pointed at the balloon and said, "Look, Mom, there's Daddy." 9 months old. She already knew the Cowboy star represented her dad. So that's how deep this runs in my family. Games, training camps. My daughter got to talk to Dak Prescott and get an autograph from him, and stuff like that. So Cowboys obviously are third on my list, but there's priorities above it. But I do like to have fun. But this loss, like I said in my video that I just made, it's up. Watch that, guys. And what I said when I first started this show on the post roundtable was, this loss probably hurts more than all of them, even worse than that Saints game. Yeah. And it is what it is. But I love Cowboy Nation. I love all you guys, and I love to troll you guys too. You are so easy to troll. It's like Cowboy Nation is like fishing in a yellow belly perch pond. You don't even have to bait the hook. You just throw it out and you'll get one. I love trolling you guys. It's funny. But Dallas Cowboy Football News on YouTube, Dallas Cowboy Football News on Facebook, DCF News 1 on Twitter. And if you want to catch some yellow belly perch with me, slide in my DMs like a hoe.
Woo! Football News. Appreciate it, guys. My Cowboys family, Football News, fifth quarter Cowboys. Hey, we're trying to get fifth quarter Cowboys to 1,000 subscribers, man. So y'all make sure y'all check them out. Go hit that subscribe on this channel, man. My Cowboys family, they do work every night. Go live streaming every night. Hardest working family, Cowboy family on YouTube. So make sure y'all show them some love if you already haven't. Football News with the knowledge as well. So make sure y'all sub it up to him too. Guys, another loss. Kind of knew this was going to happen in our back pocket, but we were kind of hoping and wishing that the Dallas Cowboys would kind of dig deep and win this game for us, but they didn't. You know, regardless of how we lost, we lost. You know, I hate when we lose because Cowboy Nation turns on each other. Everybody wants to fight and argue, and everybody wants to let you know the reason why we lost. And it doesn't matter. Loss is a loss. It is what it is. 6-5. Somehow, some way, we're still winning the division. Somehow, Eagles keep losing, we keep losing too. So, don't matter. We got to win out now. We got the Bills on Thanksgiving, 3 days away. No time at all to heal from this. But it is what it is, man. Thank y'all for joining us, guys. It was an excellent roundtable tonight. I had 700-800 people in here earlier. Thank y'all. God bless every single last one of y'all for joining the second time out each Sunday to join us. Guys, like I say, man, we lost. It is what it is. We're Cowboy fans. We're going to hear it tomorrow. We're going to hear it all week. But we held strong, but we just couldn't finish. And that's the problem with this team is finishing. We can't finish when it counts. Regardless of how many points we held them to, regardless of how good the defense played, we didn't win the game. So apparently they didn't play good enough. So I like to win games. I like blowouts. I like to dominate on both sides of the ball. And that's how you play football. That's the way I was taught to dominate, to be smart, make good decisions, put your team in the best predicament to win a game, not to do things just to prove a point. to look back when the ball is in the air, to wrap up. All those fundamental things you learn in Pee Wee football, all up into junior high, high school, college, whatever. It's just those things that I'm seeing every week, that we're all seeing every week after week after week. Same mistakes over and over. So that's when you got to look past the players. You have to look past the players, and it's the coaching. But we're such diehard fans that we always come back. And Jerry Jones knows that. He knows that we always come back. We always support because we want to do drive-by shootings and throw gang signs and stuff and get tattoos of Cowboys on us and all that stuff. And look what we're cheering for. Look what we're doing drive-by shootings for. Look what we're gang-banging for. Look what we're fighting on the internet for. The Cowboys, who haven't won a Super Bowl in 23, 24 years. You get what I'm saying? So we're not stupid. We know. We miss the glory days. That's why we always bring them up. But it is what it is, man. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know what the day is going to bring you. Holla back at us. We out.